Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. Welcome to pre-market update. We'll start with SPX cycle analysis, which is working out perfectly. We'll review crypto. We'll review all other indices, including Nasdaq. We'll also review all the commodities like gold, silver, oil, natural gas, and at the end we'll wrap up with FANG stock. Guys, please hit the like button if you like the content, and please share with your friends and family and subscribe as much as possible. All right, so let's go to SPX cycle chart. You can see focus on this yellow cycle. This is a minor cycle on top of this bigger cycle. So let's focus on yellow cycle. This is a daily chart of SPX. We were looking for a rally. We had a bottom here looking for a rally. So we are getting this rally, and I'm looking for this rally to stall out here. Okay, so this is previous high, which is we made a new high, and this looks like a rejection candle here, which happened on Friday. So we'll see how it goes. I'm looking for either a choppy price action next couple of days. The cycle high is occurring on 18th of June, which is most likely this week. All right. So looking for some choppy price action and then a decline into from mid of June to early July. Okay. So looking for that decline to happen. So we're gonna be getting some good buying opportunity. So just keep that in mind. So lock in profits if you have, just make sure. And if you're day trading with the buy and sell zone, which I'm going to share very soon here, and I share this with my subscriber, then you will make tons of money. You have tons of opportunity to make money in this market for next couple of weeks to a month. And let's go to now side by side comparison. I will put MES chart on the right side here. And this is live future, and left side is only for day trading. For those who are new, red lines are the sell lines, green lines are the buy lines where we buy. So we sell on the red lines, we buy on the green lines, and look what happened on Friday. We after payroll data, it came to the green line and then bounced. So you can see same status on every indice, bounce 1% on Friday. Nasdaq 100, same thing here, bounce from buy line to the sell line, almost 1.12%. Dow Jones, same thing here. You can see how easy it is to trade with this indicator 1.16, and Russell 2000 was the weakest because this is the small caps, but still it bounced 1.39%. All right, so and I'm sharing live these 1 hour every screenshot of these buy and sell zones with my subscriber. There's a join button in the description of this video. If you're interested, join and let me know your user ID in Discord group. I will add you to members only section. Also, I share my trades there as well. Okay, so where we are now, we are in the neutral zone. Okay, so we do nothing in the neutral zone. So market's gonna open, SPY is flat. Okay, so let's go to SPY daily chart on the right side. There's a gap here on SPY all the way 528. So if market has to drop, which I think in June it will, so that gap fill is around 0.99%. So 1% drop, that will be a very good entry. So on MES chart, that 1% drop will take us from where we are right now to about the buy zone here. Okay, so between 5,300 to 5,315 area. So that's where we are. Now let's go to NASDAQ and on MNQ, similar story right now in the neutral zone, but there's a clue on triple Qs. Triple Q gap is all the way down to here around 454.96. So from where we are right now to drop all the way down, that's going to be around 1.8% down. All right, so that's a little bit higher than Dow Jones, sorry, S&P 500. And from where we are to get that 1.8% drop, it has to go like in between below third standard deviation. So that's going to be an ultimate buy. I don't know what's going to trigger that. I think there's a Fed meeting also happening this week, so maybe that's going to trigger that. Let's see what's going to happen. All right. And Dow Jones is, let's see how it's doing. It's in the neutral zone. It's bouncing from the buy zone. Came to the buy zone on Friday as well. Again, now in the neutral zone. So let's see. This could be a lower high if it rejects here to make a new low. Let's see what happens. Else, I think it's going to be a higher high, and bulls will buy this dip and then bounce. On DIA ETF, I don't see anything different. I just see 9 counts buy signal, so everything is same. Now, Russell is very interesting, and that could be a nice trade coming up very soon. You can see it's in a downtrend, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, made a new low compared to this low. However, on IWM ETF, let me show you here. Where it go? Yeah, here there's a gap fill, and it's opening below gap fill. You can see this gap up. Now it's opening on a gap down. All right, so that's where I think at the open you will be good to buy this dip because it's opening on a gap fill, and if you can hold for a month, this can go and fill this upper gap, which is 1.77, could even go higher. But June is going to be very weak for Russell, so just keep that in mind. Still in a downtrend, but you want to buy when it's in a downtrend. Now the only reason I don't want to buy right now because I think MES is in the neutral zone and it can go lower. So if MES is going to be in the buy zone, Nasdaq is going to be buy zone. That time I want to see if Russell is in the. It could be below third standard deviation. So I want to take those all these three indices and make a decision. And that's what I share with my subscribers when to buy these. So I'm going to be waiting for that. Let's look at quickly some of the, well, before I go to FANG, let's go to Bitcoin because a lot of subscribers are here for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, let's make this chart bigger. You can see on Bitcoin, we are just holding nicely. This higher highs, higher lows, higher high. This is a higher low if it breaks 66,674, this is a higher low and then it's going to be sorry, lower high and it's going to be lower low. Okay, so let's see what happens. Now the indication here on PPO, green line is below red line, which is never a good sign. I want to see green line above red line. Right now it's showing green line is below red line, which is not a good news. And we got a red dot here. So we got to be a bit careful. Now with weakness coming in SPX in June, I think this could go lower. All right, so just keep that in mind. And then on BTC futures, let's look quickly see if there are any gaps. Uh, did we open any gaps after it opened? No, no gaps here. But there's a gap here around 68,320, which from where we are right now is around, let's see, from where we are around 2% away. All right, so that can happen in like a matter of hour. All right, so Bitcoin is very volatile and can go up and down very fast, but it's in front of previous highs and a big resistance here. So if you want to draw a box here, you have to wait for Bitcoin to cross above this box, all right, which is around 70K. And with SPX getting weaker, Bitcoin can go weaker in June. So that means it's going to be a nice buying opportunity, nothing to be scared of. You got to be buying that dip. And the supports are here around 66K. You see two moving average, yellow and red line. That's going to be nice support here if it comes to around 66K. All right, so on a day trading chart, coming closer to buy zone, we'll buy below 69,218. This is only for day trading, so if you buy here, look to exit right away. 0.5%, 1% profit, take it and go. Ethereum, similar story in the buy zone right now. It's also making a change in trend, lower highs, lower low. Ethereum is weakest. If I go to ETH chart, futures chart, let's see if there's any gap on the futures chart. No gaps, no gaps after market open. That's okay. So yeah, just keep in mind Bitcoin and SPX cycle analysis. So it's going to just follow. So looking for lower prices. All these EMA lines are the supports. So 3,500 support at 3,400 and then around 3,300. Okay, so all these will act as a support and do accordingly. All right, so let's look at some of the bigger FANG stocks. Apple is near sell zone, so I'm not interested in buying here. Making a new high with divergence, getting a 7 count sell signal here on a daily chart, so not interested in buying Apple here. Amazon is new high, higher low, and it's stalling. It really needs to break out here to make a new high to change in trend. Else, if it gets rejected here, it's going to go lower. There's a gap around 181, so keep that in mind. In the day trading chart near neutral zone, Netflix is also near neutral zone, near new highs. So let's see if it's gonna, there's a gap here around 614. Let's see if it can present a new opportunity to buy. Google is getting closer to buy zone. There was a gap around 175, getting closer to buy this. Let's see if it's gonna break down. It could come all the way down to 157. I don't know. Let's see. But for now, near buy zone. So you should be not shorting it from day perspective. Meta Facebook is in the neutral zone. Microsoft is also in the neutral zone. There's a gap here around 428. It will eventually fill. I don't know when. Just keep that in mind. Snowflakes is getting weaker and weaker in the buy zone, but you can see there is new low, but divergence on RSI is making higher low, PPO is making higher low. So the lower it goes, it's going to present a nice buying opportunity. And if I go to like a daily chart, if I go to weekly chart, let's do that. You can see it's getting closer to some nice support here. If you want to draw a box here, you can see this is the area of support. All right, so it should, I think buyers should step in somewhere here. You're getting prices of 2021 right now. All right, so I think this is where you want to be buying this as a long-term investment. It should bounce in my opinion. All right, and let's go back to our side by side chart. NVDA stock split happened, so 10 is to 1, I think. Yeah, so now you're saying lower prices so more people can buy it, but it's very extended, uh, and all my gaps are erased. I had multiple gaps here in this chart. Now I have to redraw it, looks like, because they made a new chart. Okay, no worries. But there are multiple gaps here, so I will draw it after live session today. So you can see a new high, but divergence. You can see RSI lower high, PPO also lower high. There's divergence. So let's see if it's going to cool down here. AVGO is also near sell zone. AMD in the buy zone down 2.82%. Not sure why. Maybe someone downgraded it, but there are gaps here. There's a gap here around 160, gap here around 152. So that could be a nice area to buy if for some reason it comes to fill this gap 152. Let's see, Hang Seng Index China. China is in the buy zone. All right, so change in trend, new low. This low is lower than this new low is lower than this low. We got a 9 counts buy signal. Still, it's a change in trend. It really needs to hold here and bounce, and it is in the buy zone, so China can bounce here. So I don't think we need to be too bearish here. TSX Canada is also in the buy zone right now, Toronto Stock Exchange, near this gap fill right now, around 22K. Let's keep moving. Gold miners were in the buy zone because gold had a massive dump after payroll data, not trying to bounce. There's a gap, it's not filled, I think. Let's see, I will check again. It's 31, 33 bucks. If it bounced from here, it could go fill this above gap, but if it breaks here, it can go all the way down. And also it was divergence. You can see new high with lower high on RSI, lower high on PPO. So divergence means a dump is coming. Let's look at commodities. Gold, change in trend, guys. Gold is like making it broke this low here. So the day it broke this low, which is Friday, that's a sell signal. So it's going, any bounces will be sold now. So looking for lower prices, there's a nice support here around 2100, and then next support is around 2000. So let's see, is it going to be a downtrend? Looks like it. Silver, same thing here, broke new low, and this could get rejected here and then go towards buy zone. We'll see. Crude oil is in the buy sell zone, so near resistance. You can see this whole area is resistance if you want to draw a box. So facing some resistance here, so it could be very risky to trade crude here. So look for a rejection here and then go lower. Let's see. That's where it is right now. Natural gas looking bullish, bullish, ultra bullish. Looks like opening on a gap up and in the sell zone. So I'm not going to be buying here. But nice short opportunity here. I think copper is going towards sell zone. Palladium is in the neutral zone. Soybeans is also in the neutral zone. Sugar, let's see, sugar is up, also near sell zone. Day trading chart, wheat is in the buy zone. So got rejected after touching 700. I was telling this could be the price target. Now change in trend. Let's see, we're getting an 8 count buy signal. Should be finding support very soon, I think, in my opinion. Corn. Corn is near sell zone and dollar index DXY is bouncing, and you can see it was in the support green, now going towards sell zone, so it can still go bounce around 106, and dollar bouncing is going to be bearish for stock, so keep that in mind. Let's see what else. Let's look at wicks, and if you want me to review any other charts, just leave a comments below and I will review it tomorrow. So wicks is near nice support zone, came near here demand. So you can see nice demand zone here, and then bouncing. All right. So every time VIX comes below 12, 13 actually, there's a nice demand here. Okay. So keep that in mind. It's bouncing. It can still go higher if that weakness, which I'm thinking will happen in SPX, which I'm looking for this from now until end of June. VIX could go high, which VIX could go very high. It could jump and break this previous high as well. So keep that in mind. This is still a higher low. If it bounce here, then it's going to be higher high. All right. So keep that in mind. All right, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. I will share my details next video, and hit the like button on your way out. Take care. Bye.